you made the joke about during the thing about the small ball stuff and everything, but. And I am not that guy. This team is built to hit home runs. This is an American League team.
Don't swear in the show.
No, but last night.
Don't swear. Don't say it, Brent. You're better than that.
I want to see. Well, I would love to see them advance a runner occasionally.
You're better than this. Don't mention the B word.
Well,
no, don't mention
it. If you've got guys who can't advance runners in another way, you were third inning, first the guy walks to the pitcher walks the first two guys.
Not the B word.
Travis is up. Yeah, give him up. Give yourself up. In that situation, in this situation, never. Most of the time, no. But if you're in this kind of a funk, and
just say the word.
Yeah, bunt.
Oh God. No.
And I am as allergic to that as you are. Believe me, I'm as allergic to that as John Gibbons is. He hates it. But then, I think it was Travis that was up, right? You better be able to get the ball to the right side then. You better be able to advance those runners. You got it, right? You can't have there have been, and again, I'm sure somebody could back this up with actual hard numbers and evidence, but it seems like there have been a lot of those where you wasted at bats.
There have been at bats where you would like to see guys shorten up, just take the ball to the opposite field. And Cito Gaston, absolutely, one of the things he said, and he used to talk about, that I absolutely 150% believe is, you want to know whether or not a team's doing well, look at how many doubles it's hitting. Because if guys are hitting doubles, that means they're shooting the ball into the gap. That means they have the right approach. That means they're going to hit home runs. I would settle for a well-struck double with two men on.
I'll take that too. But I just don't want – what I don't want is a guy rolling over on an outside pitch and dribbling it to the left-hand side of the infield for a double play. Because that's a guy who is not thinking, you know what, I got to give myself up here. I got to get the ball to the right-hand side of the infield one way or another. I've got to advance. That's goal one is that. And when you see guys rolling over on outside pitches in a situation like that, I'm not saying it's a selfish at-bat, but it's kind of a brainless at-bat.
Yeah, no,
that's fair, isn't it?
I agree with you in that. But just the idea of bunting in the third inning.
Well, I hate it. Look, I hate it.
It's such a National League thing to do.
But what did he do?
God.
He rolled over and hit into a double play, right? It's just that if you see that over and over again, I know it's drastic, right? And I know there's lots of people out there who love sacrifice bunts. I guess there are. And
didn't you know that's how Kansas City won the World Series last year? They bunted everywhere.
Bunted their way to a World Series.
Bunted their way to a World Series. Bunt.
But it is
bunt.
But it's hard. It is hard to watch major league players in those situations. It was hard to watch. Look, when Josh Tolley's doing it, I understand because Josh Tolley's terrible.
Yes,
he's just terrible.
This is a feast or famine team, and you know what? It's awful when the famine hits.